What exactly is fighting this relationship? Who is your enemy? Do you know your enemy or your enemies? Who is after this relationship? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. When you know the person or the things or the curses that is after your relationship, everything will be much, much easier. I keep on saying this in my videos for a reason. Let's read this. I remember when I started talking to this woman, she had no hope for this relationship. She even thought this person was sent by the enemy to waste her time. But after she explained to me the confirmations, the dreams, and all those things that is happening, I knew straight away this person is her kingdom spouse. So my next move was to know what is keeping them separate. What is keeping these people, or what is making these people misbehave in their relationship? That become my target. And guess what? When we finally find out what is after this relationship, results are already here. So this is my question to you. Who is your enemy? What is after this relationship? Who is the enemy? Why you and this your kingdom spouse stay in separation? Why you and your kingdom spouse, it's like the more you pray, the more hell breaks loose in this relationship. What is after this relationship? What is the cause? Some separation caused by God, but most of you are in separation with your kingdom spouse is because of the enemy. There's a multiple enemies, and I'm not here to put every blame on the devil. Yes, the main enemy is the devil, but I will tell you this: there are a lot of spirits that can't stand relationships either, can't stand marriages either. So let's not just go into that prayer closet praying like until you're out of your breath. It's good thing though, it's good to go in war in your prayer closet, but let's be smart. We have to know who is our target. We have to know what is after our relationship, what is keeping us apart. A lot of you is the enemy that is keeping you guys apart. It's the enemies. Listen, you cannot cure illness if you don't know the cause of it. Why? Before doctors diagnose their patient, they must know first what's the cause of this person being ill. What is the cause? What exactly sickness they are dealing with? It's the same way, guys. There's no differences. You cannot win this battle if you don't know what is the cause. And I will tell you this, a lot of you, if you dig, a lot of you gonna need deliverance. A lot of you are suffering from the things that your ancestor did, the things that your great-great-grandfather did, your great-great-grandmother did. Even now, some of your family members stay practicing witchcraft and all those things. Remember, if it's the same blood running in your vein and these people's vein, guess what? Guess what? You're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer for the consequences of your ancestors, or even some of your family members that still doing it. You need to know your target. Have the target. Know the target. Let's not just keep hoping that one day, we will mention this spirit's name or this enemy name by accident, and they'll suddenly get out of this relationship or leave you alone. Dear, I will tell you this, it's not about the deliverance. After deliverance, that's when the challenge begins. Because you can deliver yourself for yourself, but after the deliverance, what instruction are you supposed to follow in order to keep those doors closed? The doors that you have closed. What instruction are you supposed to follow to keep those doors closed? Because if you don't, you have to remember, you've been dealing with this spirit for years. When you close those doors, they are not just going to leave like that. They're going to try to come back to their home, which is you. Spirits will never enter in your life, do their things in your life without your consent. They work in authority. You have to give them legal right to do so. When you deliver someone, when you close those demonic doors in deliverance, it is closed. But the enemy, the spirits can come again, make you come in agreement with them to open those doors again without you even knowing. That's why I always say this to my clients. You can go to your pastor. If they are grown in spirit, they know exactly what instruction to give you after deliverance. Because if you do not follow those instructions after deliverance, you will open those demonic doors again for the enemy to enter. That's why a lot of you, after deliverance, 1 month later or a few weeks later, you will start experiencing the same thing again. Why? Yes, you need to close the doors. You close the demonic doors, but why it is happening again? It's because the instructions you're supposed to follow after deliverance, your deliverer do not teach you these things. They do not tell you what to do after deliverance. Now that's where the challenge begins. That's why you keep on experiencing the same thing again, because you open the door again. So know your target.